September 13th, 2012, I had a prophylactic double mastectomy. In 2000, I took the genetic test to see my risk for breast and ovarian cancer, and it turned out that I carry the gene. I was positive for the BRCA2 gene. So I chose to have my ovaries out, and at the time I could not handle removing my breasts. I remember the doctor saying, "You're going to get breast cancer, and you need to remove your breasts." And it was that clinical and that dry, and I looked at my husband and he looked at me and I started to cry. And when he showed me the pictures of what I would look like after, I said, take my ovaries out, but I don't have the courage. I can't do that right now. So life goes on, and I am working at Parker Hospital at the time. I'm an empty nester, and my kids are gone. And I thought, what could I do where I can give back and make a difference? And I run into multiple people at the hospital, and all of a sudden God starts talking to me. And one day, and I promise to you, it was one day when I was talking to one of the nurses at the Trio Breast Center, a surgeon walks up, and she overhears me telling this nurse who had become a friend that I was BRCA2. And this woman walks up with her stethoscope and her scrubs and says, "Have you had your ovaries removed?" "Yes, I have," all proud and happy that I did something proactive. She said, "Have you removed your breasts?" And I said, I'm a type 1 diabetic, and that scares me. It scares me to death. And at that moment, I knew that God was saying, you know what? We can do this. From that moment on, of even discussing it with the surgeon, I felt like God was around me completely 100% of the time, saying, "Okay, Robin, I got this. I got this. We can do this." And I never, ever, ever felt alone. I truly felt God's Spirit with me the whole time, telling me this is a journey and we're going on it together, and I'm going to take care of you. Is it hard? Yeah. Do I hurt? Yeah. Do I think about it every day, all the time? Yes. But not once have I been in a place of fear. Not once have I doubted what I did. The love and support from people and from my family, from my new church home, is amazing to me. Not once did I ever doubt. I literally felt, like I mentioned, that God came around me and said, "Okay, it's time. This is going to save your life. It's time." Gave me the team, picked me up and held me. So I want you to know this is not easy. But more than anything, please know this isn't for everybody. But even in my dark hours, even in my sad times, I still had peace. And I still knew that it was the decision that was best and right for me. And that's a good place to be. I don't worry anymore. I'm not afraid of getting breast cancer. Yes, I still could, but my risk is less than 2%. That gives me great hope, and I live in a place of gratefulness because of it, and a lot of peace. I really want to be that average person, your friend down the street that, is doing the same thing. And so that other women feel they're not alone. They're not a celebrity. They don't look perfect all the time, but they can do it. And I really hope and I pray and I feel confident that God's going to do amazing things with this journey. My name is Robin, and my life is a transformed life. Period.